It is episode 2 or 3, I'm not sure which one, I think it's 2, of me getting shredded. We got shoulder day today. So we started off with some dumbbell lateral raises. I just like to warm up. I always do one exercise to warm up before I get into my main pressing movement. Obviously today, the shoulder press was the main pressing movement. Now, one big tip that I want you guys to know is whatever training day you have, your compound lift is your main exercise. You gotta go as hard as you can. That's where the money is gonna be made. So I understood that shoulder press is gonna be my hardest movement of the day. I gotta make sure I make it count. So we did 3 sets of 90 pounds, averaged around 6 reps. I got seven once with a spot, but 90 pounds definitely has my number. But the good thing is that now I know, well, I've already known, but the good thing is that I know that when I shoulder press, that's where my strength is at, and that's what I gotta go ahead and try to push forward. So you gotta find out what your cap is on any compound lift that you do, and do it for reps, not for 1 rep PRs. Anything that's above 5, 6 reps, whatever, that's gonna be your PR. So I'm feeling good, I'm feeling fired up, I'm training at a good time, I'm training earlier in the day rather than at 6 p.m. after work, so it's empty in here, I have freedom to record, I feel great. The pump is looking really good so far. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move on to a front raise movement, and we're just gonna keep it going. Let's get to it, let's go.
Setting up shop, trying to move off the block. If you need to pick up a pack, you know you gotta come to the spot. Trying to move off the block, trying to move off the block. If you need to pick up a pack, you know you gotta come to the spot.
For my first competition, one of the things the judges said I had to work on mainly was my chest and my front delts. So this section of my chest kind of caves inward. I don't have much muscle here. I think for the most part it's genetic, but it's still something I gotta work on. So doing these front delts helps to grow this part, this front delt muscle, which helps grow the part of the shoulder connecting into the chest to make it come out more. So I like to do this exercise, especially the direction that my hands are being held. You know, you're coming up and holding them here, you're directly targeting the front delt on that. So this is a great exercise for the front delts.
Setting up shop, trying to move off the block. If you need to pick up a pack, you know you gotta come to the spot. Trying to move off the block, trying to move off the block. If you need to pick up a pack, you know you gotta come to the spot.
Wrap it up, you can tell all the love's running off. Eyes full of tears, had a lost in the mirror, you see by her face that she's had enough. Wrap it up, you can tell all the love's running off. Eyes full of tears, had a lost in the mirror, you see by her face that she's had enough.
All right, so that is the shoulder day for today. I'm kind of whispering because I'm inside the bathroom and it's empty right now. So I'm trying to get this out of the way before secondhand embarrassment kicks in by somebody walking in. So very important tip for when you're trying to get shredded. You have to make sure you're staying in the gym. The more muscle that you have, the easier it is to get lean, to get shredded, because muscle burns body fat. So going to the gym and building muscle is just as important as nutrition, as anything else. So I checked that box. Then we're going to go ahead and do cardio as well. Cardio is also super important, but it's one of the lesser important things, especially if other things aren't in place, such as like your nutrition and your training. Cardio is not going to make you get lean if those other two things aren't in place. All right, so it's a little bit less than the totem pole, but for the place that I'm at 100 and 92 pounds right now because I'm currently reversing before continuing the cut. But, somewhere like the body fat that I'm at, cardio does help, and it helps a lot because it helps me get that little bit less body fat. Because right now I'm just working with small percentages of body fat to try and peel off. It's not like I'm losing a whole bunch of, weight. So the cardio is extremely important. I'm going to get my 10K steps in, which is not something I'm going to record, but and then obviously, of course, when we get home, I'm going to have my nutrition plan: rice, chicken, Ninja Creamies, protein shakes, all that stuff, keeping it lean. And those are just the accumulations of what I'm doing to get lean. So I did some posing for y'all just now. It's really weird being a bodybuilder and competing. I have a different level of what shredded means. So even though I am lean and I clearly have a six-pack, I know how much leaner I can get. So we're not where I want to be yet. I'm not where I want to be yet, but it's good that I'm not, because that's the whole point of the series, right? If I was already there, then there wouldn't be a point in having episodes to even do it. I would just already be shredded. So we'll be able to compare this posing session with what it'll look like a few weeks down the line once we start getting very shredded. But yeah, I would say key takeaway for this workout is, number one, make sure that you are prioritizing your compound lifts. Whatever your hardest movement of the day is, you got to get your money out of that exercise, because that's where you're going to make all your gains. Everything else is going to be supplemental. If it's a leg day, get your money on the squats. If it's a chest day, get your money on the press. If it's shoulders, get your money on the shoulder press. So that was something that I did today with the 90 pounds. And then secondly, make sure you're on top of your training. If you're not training and you're not building muscle, you're not gonna get shredded. So be consistent in the gym. Well, I hope you guys liked the video. We're gonna end it here. And episode 2 of Good and Shredded. If you need any help, leave a comment or message me on Instagram, and I'll be happy to help you. So peace.